Who's actually going to get the most out of a 30-inch professional-style electric range, and who should just keep scrolling? If you're a home cook who already knows you need a serious oven for batch cooking, a sturdy cooktop for searing steak, or you just love the idea of a restaurant-grade appliance without having to remodel the kitchen, keep listening. If you're looking for a tiny countertop toaster oven, or you're happy with your basic 4-burner stove that barely fits a pizza pan, this might be overkill. And, of course, the big question, is the price justified for someone who cooks most nights at home but isn't constantly running a brunch buffet? Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. When I first saw the Gordon Ramsay by THOR Kitchen 30-inch range, I thought about the everyday scenarios that push a standard stove into the "I need something else" zone. Imagine you're prepping a Sunday roast. You need a large oven that can hold a 12-pound bird, a couple of side dishes, and still have room for a sheet pan of veggies. Or picture a busy weekday where you need to pop a casserole in the oven while the stovetop is busy searing chicken breasts. Those moments are where a true convection fan, a strong broil element, and a flexible cooktop become more than just marketing buzzwords. The range's biggest selling point is the tilt panel touch control. On paper, it sounds sleek, and in practice it lives up to the promise of a minimalist surface, no knobs, just a flat panel that you slide your finger across to adjust temperature or ignite burners. In a kitchen where you're constantly juggling pots, the ability to tap a temperature and have it stay steady without fighting with a dial is a genuine convenience. The panel is also easy to wipe down, which means you spend less time scrubbing grease off knobs. Another key feature is the high-performance radiant burners. They're not just bigger, they deliver heat faster and maintain it more evenly. If you've ever tried to get a wok hot enough to toss vegetables without the oil smoking, you know how frustrating a low-output burner can be. The radiants on this range get to 400 F in under a minute, so you can achieve that perfect sear or stir-fry without resorting to a separate portable burner. That's a practical win for anyone who does a fair amount of stovetop cooking that relies on high heat. The oven itself brings a genuine professional vibe thanks to the true convection fan. Most consumer ovens claim to have convection, but the fan in this THOR model circulates air more efficiently, shaving 10-15 minutes off bake times and delivering even browning. I tested it with a batch of cookies, a sheet pan pizza, and a roasted chicken. The cookies baked uniformly without the usual soft center, hard edges issue, the pizza crust turned golden all the way around, and the chicken's skin crisped while the meat stayed juicy. For families that love to prep meals ahead of time, the consistency means you can trust the oven to deliver the same result night after night. Now, I'm not going to pretend the range is flawless. One hidden trade-off is the power draw. A 30-inch electric range with high-output burners and a true convection fan will pull a significant amount of electricity. In older homes with a 100-amp service, you might notice that other circuits dim or the breaker trips if you run multiple burners and the oven at once. It's not a daily issue for most users, but it does mean you might need to upgrade your panel or be mindful about simultaneous use. Another practical weakness is the size. At 30 inches, you need a dedicated space that can accommodate the width, depth, and the venting requirements for the powerful broil element. If your kitchen layout is tight or you have a mismatched countertop height, installation can be a hassle. I spoke with a few installers who said the range sits a bit lower than standard models, so you may need to adjust your countertop or add a trim kit to keep the whole thing looking seamless. It's a point to consider if you're not planning a full kitchen remodel. Who should buy this? If you're an avid home chef who regularly uses the oven for roasts, baked goods, or batch meals, and you enjoy the precision of a professional stovetop, this range is a solid upgrade. The tilt panel control and radiant burners pay off in daily convenience, and the true convection fan eliminates the guesswork that often comes with home ovens. It also makes sense for small to medium families that need that extra oven capacity without adding a second appliance. Who should skip it? If your cooking style is simple, think boiled eggs, grilled cheese, or quick microwave meals, the extra heat output and convection capabilities are unnecessary. Renters or those who can't commit to rewiring their electrical system should look at smaller electric ranges or gas models that draw less power. Also, if you're on a tight budget, the premium price may not be justified when a more basic 30-inch range can still handle most everyday tasks reasonably well. From a value